Hey, hey. Ooh, shoot. Oh, we getting better. Hey, hey. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Jalen, aka Like My Fashion. You guys already done know what it is, and I am back, okay, with another video. We live. Are you dumb, bro? So you guys already know what time it is. Before we get into this video, I'd like you guys to subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/LYTE get it, whoa, get it, yeah. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to smash like comment, smash yes. Hello. And again, guys, don't forget to follow me on my social media in the description box below, and it will pop up on the screen. What? Where that though? We are it at Dua. Where that? Alright, guys, so in today's video, I just wanted to give you guys an update on Like My Fashion. Okay, Jalen me, okay, Jalen Nelson, okay. I know it's been a month. Yeah, like all I can really say is I've been extremely focused, which is why you guys haven't seen me via YouTube. However, I do miss YouTube because like I had so much fun like on YouTube like all the time, and YouTube was like literally my therapy, and I feel like I just lost the sauce. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I just lost the sauce, and quite frankly, like I don't want to do what these YouTubers are doing. Like I don't want to do pranks. I don't care for, you know, certain challenges. I just want to sit here and talk with y'all. Like literally, can I just do that? Like can't I just sit here and talk with y'all? I know you guys have been wanting more styling videos, and I will definitely give you guys more of those videos. However, I'm just really focused right now in terms of like styling. So I've had a lot of projects coming up, and I'm getting bigger projects. I'm definitely booked and busy. You know, some people will be like, oh, I'm booked and busy, and they're like really not booked and busy. Yeah, like I've been booked and busy. I've been just really working on my personal goals. I have goals that I want to achieve by the end of the year, and these are actually personal goals. I'm just going to give you guys a whole update on what's going on in my life, so you guys know what's going on with Jalen, because I feel like I left you guys high and dry. I felt like I left you guys high and dry, but I'm here. I'm good. I have a smile on my face. I'm happy, at least right now during this quarantine. Everything is going crazy. But yes, I'll give you guys an update. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. This year has been extravagantly, I think it's been a roller coaster for me. Not in terms of work. So styling is going really well. I don't have any updates. Well, actually, I do have updates. Styling is going really well. One thing I noticed from last year to this year is I'm getting a lot of big projects. These big projects are like really big. So like I have to like put all my time and effort into these projects, which means I haven't really been on social media as much as I used to be. I haven't really done a lot of stuff. I haven't really been like fashion forward on Instagram. Normally like I'm always dressing up. I actually haven't had time to actually put Instagram looks of myself together, post them, you know, all that type of stuff, because I've been so consumed with the project, which is a good thing. And I knew it was a good thing because all my favorite like celebrity stylists like Colin Carter, Brian Javar, and if you don't know who Colin Carter is, he styles Cardi B, and if you don't know who Brian is, he styles Sweetie. They are never really on Instagram like that unless they're posting like their clients, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I'm doing something right, but I'm not them. You know what I mean? I do a lot of stuff, like, you know, I'm a fashion influencer, and I felt like my creativity was getting lost because, bruh, me as an individual, I love to dress up. I love to just look good. And I felt like I lost the sauce for a little bit just because I just was so focused on these projects that I didn't really get to be like, hey, Jalen, like, you know, like, go outside and take pictures. I haven't really taken any dope pictures. So I'm just like sitting here like, Jalen, figure it out. I've gotten so used to just wearing like cargos and a shirt that like, bruh, I'm like, Jalen, like, listen, show these hoes what it is, because listen, last year you were killing them on Instagram. What happened? Nothing happened. I still have the sauce. It's just like, you know, like I just really just got into the mood of like just always helping others when it comes to their fashion. I just totally forgot about myself. So that is the update when it comes to that. Styling is going really, really well. However, I'm trying to get back into the routine of taking pictures of myself and dressing up all the time, because the more I get into the routine, the more it just becomes easier, right? So I think that's pretty much it when it comes to that. I've just been really just in a space in my life where I've gotten a lot more spiritual in terms of God. So, you know, I'm always like reading my devotions. I'm just always really focused on the Lord. Like, I'm always trying to figure out like, how would Jesus respond or how would Jesus react, right? And I think that's a big thing when it comes to just with people, because, you know, a lot of people can piss you off. A lot of people can just really get under your skin, and you just have to really ask yourself, like, what would Jesus do? So I'm always like constantly battling myself in terms of like, what would Jesus do and what would be the correct thing to do. I'm always like listening to what people have to say. I'm in just a different mind space. I'm not really the person that I was last year, and I'm really thankful for that, because I'm growing and I see that I'm like really growing, and just I'm always trying to just lash positivity and just really be on guard. I'm just always trying to be the best that I could be, and I'm not perfect. So there's times where, you know, I do lash out or I do have an attitude problem, because, you know, us Aries, we got an attitude problem. But I am working towards being a better individual, not just for myself, but for the community. And yeah, so I've just been really in a space of just really being focused, and just haven't really been interacting with a lot of people other than like my family and my really, really close friends. So that is the update when it comes to that. Okay, I have about 4 photo shoots coming up. However, we will talk about this whole coronavirus situation. I just didn't feel like talking about it right away, because I felt like we need to be positive. March, I was supposed to go to the Judo Awards. I was styling somebody for the Juno Awards. If you guys don't know what that is the Canadian version of the Grammys. And I was supposed to go there. I was supposed to style somebody. I was supposed to be there all weekend. I had another big project. I had like 4 big projects this month, and my birthday is actually this month. My birthday is actually on Tuesday, and I actually didn't get to do any of these things because it got canceled due to coronavirus. And I'm really upset about it, and I've been really miserable. If anybody who has seen my Instagram or Snap or whatever, I've just been extremely in low spirits, just because I'm now getting to a place where I'm finally like, okay, like things are going, you know, things are going well. I'm about to be 28, and this was the year where I just feel like I'm growing into a man, like a mature man. And I'm just like loving everything that's coming by me right now through God. Like, I'm loving all the projects I'm getting. I'm loving everything. So for these to get canceled was just really like heartbreaking to me, because I put in a lot of effort. I put in a lot of time. I put in a lot of like things into, and people think that like styling is like something that's not serious. Like, it's not an easy thing as it looks. Like, you gotta go to the store, get the looks, you gotta fix the clothing, put them in garment rags, you know, you got, like, there's just a lot that goes behind it. So it was just more than that. And that's why I've been like extremely upset. My birthday was actually supposed to be next week as well. I was supposed to have a big dinner with my family and my really close friends, and like that got canceled due to Corona. And I'm just like really upset about it. And like, this was actually, if you guys don't know, I am not a birthday person. So every year that passes by, I always feel low when it comes to my birthday. And this year was finally the year where I said, okay, like I feel good about myself. Like, you know, I'm saving my money. I'm doing, you know, God's digital plan. I'm literally, you know, getting a new car. I'm like fixing my, I'm just doing a lot of personal things, and like these personal goals, I'm just kicking ass. Like, I'm kicking ass out the water, okay? Kicking ass. And this was the like year for me to just really celebrate and just really thank my friends and really just appreciate everybody that has gone, you know, with me through this journey. And it got canceled. So I'm just really like, okay, well, people are like, oh, you should do it next year. I'm like, I'm not having my birthday in April. My birthday's in March. Okay, they're like, you should have it next year. I'm like, next year I'm flying out. I'm flying out. So that is pretty much what I've been up to, and why I've been so in weird spirits this month. This month has been extremely crazy with everything that's happening. Jalen is good. He was good until this month, okay? He was good until this month. But I'm good. I'm living well. From when you have life, you have God, you're good, okay? Like, that is what people underestimate the most. Like, life is the most precious thing that you can have, and the fact that you be able to wake up every single day and thank God that you are alive and you can open up your 2 eyes and be like, I'm here. That is probably one of the most precious things that you have in this life, and people take that for granted. So remember that, guys. Life is the most beautiful thing that you can have to date. All right, I guess I can update you on my love life before I start talking about Corona. Over it. so my love life, your boy's single. Yeah, your boy is single. Yes, I have a few crushes here and there. I was, you know, kind of talking to someone. However, it didn't really work out. Just know that I'm not dating for the next like 4 years, because I feel like every time I put my all into someone or something, it never goes out the way that I wanted to. I'm a natural, like, you know, born lover. I'm a giver and I'm just a pleaser. So that's just how I am when it comes to relationships. I'm just a natural good guy. I'm a good guy, okay? I'm a good guy, and I just feel like anytime, you know, I always find people who are either hurt, they don't want anybody, or they just treat you like shit. Like, I always find, like, it's those three options, and I always find people like that. Like, I can never find someone who just wants me. Like, bruh, like, just give me the same energy. I can never find somebody who wants to give me the same energy I give back. You know what I mean? And I feel like in this generation, people don't know what loyalty is, and I'm just trying to build what my grandparents built. Like, bruh, my grandparents have been together for over 50 years, and that's all they know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I know. So I have just learned to, you know, when you're in a relationship, you don't cheat on the person. When you're in a relationship, you communicate. When you're in a relationship, you make ends meet. Even when you fight, you communicate. You argue, you communicate. Like, that's all I really know. So when I see certain people do things outside of that, I kind of start to question, like, am I doing something wrong? Or like, maybe are they, I don't know what it is. But again, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just a natural born lover. I'm very loyal, and once I'm talking to you, that's it. You just get me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do the whole, like, I have like 17 different million side hoes. Like, I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, once I'm talking to you, it's all about you. So I feel like people take that for granted, and, you know, when they get what they want, or they just take you for granted. Basically, they just take you for granted. And I think, like, the last 2 years when I was trying to talk to people in terms of like being in a relationship, all I've ever gotten was the shitty end of the stick. So literally, I just think I just need to focus on myself. I feel like I want to be in a relationship because I feel like, listen, let me tell y'all something, okay? I am a husband. Let's just put that out there, okay? I am a husband, okay? Your boy knows how to cook. Your boy knows how to clean. I know how to dress. I know how to make you feel good. I know how to make us feel good. I know how to lift you up. Like, I am just a natural husband, okay? Basically, what is in the Bible of a man, that is what I am. And I feel like people are afraid of that. They don't know how to handle that. So when they get somebody who is, you know, loyal, who can cook, who can clean, like, who lifts them up, like, it can be a lot for someone, you know what I mean? And that's okay. But it's like, don't be like, oh, like, you know, I love you this, or, you know, you're amazing, you're this and that, and then like weeks down the line, you're like, I'm not feeling this. Like, you know, like, don't do stuff like that, because that really hurts people. So I think the last 2 years I've just gotten the shitty end of the stick. So I just was just like, nah, like, I'm not going to be in a relationship for now. I think, you know, when I find that right person, like, then it is what it is, but I'm not gonna force it. I think I'm just gonna be single. This decade is really, really special to me. Like, I really want kids, and I can't just have it with anybody, you know what I mean? Like, I really, really, really gotta make sure that whoever I'm having a kid with, like, I'm marrying, period. Like, that's just what it comes down to. Again, like, I'm very old-fashioned, so for me, it's like, I'm not gonna have sex with you and we could be real. We could be real. Like, I'm not gonna just have sex with you and then want a baby mother. Like, I don't do stuff like that. Like, I just don't do stuff like that. And for me, it's like, yo, like, if I'm gonna be with you, this needs to be the real deal. Like, I'm not dating just to date. I'm dating to, like, marry now. Like, I'm getting older. I'm about to be 28. Like, you know, I want to settle down. I just want to settle down, and I want kids, and I want to be able to move out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's things that I am accomplishing right now that I've realized that I need to accomplish, and I'm doing that. But in this decade, it's really special to me. Like, in this decade, like, this decade matters. Like, this decade absolutely matters to me. So it's like, bruh, like, I'm not dating just to date. Like, I don't do stuff like that. I'm a very sacred person. I don't know if you guys know that, but, like, not secretive, sacred. Two different things. But, you know, my body is a temple, like, and I don't lay down with anybody. I just don't. Like, as you know, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Literally, I'm 28 and I've only had sexual intercourse with 3 people. Like, that's it, 3. I just don't get down like that. That's not me, like, you know? So you can tell, listen, a lot of 28-year-olds, are not on the level. Like, you know what I mean? If you are 28 and you haven't had sex yet, I'm proud of you, and stick to that. Bruh, this just turned into sex and relationships at this point. But if you are 28 and you haven't had sex yet, I'm very proud of you, because in this generation, that's all they teach and that's all they tell you to do. You know what I mean? Like, we need to go back to the days where it was like, yo, like, you don't have to have sex until, you know, after you get married, and then, you know, once that comes, you have a kid, and then once that comes, you build. So really understand that we're in a generation where people will just tell you to do things just because, like, they think that sex is the best thing right now. Like, you have to have sex. Like, if you don't have sex, you're a loser. And I just want you guys to know that no, you're not a loser. And if you are a virgin, or if you haven't had sex and you feel like having sex because of the pressures in the society, don't feel like you have to do it. Like, don't feel like you need to have sex to, you know, measure to what society is saying. If you know that you're like, okay, I want to wait for the right person, and then I want to get married and whatever, and you know that, then stick to that. Right now I'm celibate. Again, I don't really have sex like that. Like, I'm not a person who is like, oh, hey, like, side piece, let me have sex with you. Side piece, no, Jalen does not do that. Like, Jalen will never do that, because I don't know what it is about me. Like, I'm just like, as a person, like, yo, sex really does matter. People wonder why they messed up in their head, because y'all be having sex with this person, and exchanging energies, and that person's toxic, and then this person's crazy, and this person's effed up. Like, bruh, that energy transfers into you, you know, it transfers. And I'm telling you, sex is a real thing. So I just want to make you guys understand that if you haven't had sex yet, it is okay to be a virgin. Like, it is okay. And I'm going to keep pushing those things into the media, because I feel like the media does other things and they push other things, and I just want to do that. So anyways, so that is the update on my love life. Jalen will be single for a very long time. Maybe if somebody decides to shoot their shot and they're serious, then maybe I will be serious back. But at this point, like, I need to see, you know, I need to see you know, be that person for me, because I'm tired of being the person to show you that, like, I want you, and then you're not reciprocating. It doesn't make sense. And that's for anybody. Like, if you are a person that is reciprocating way more than the person that you like, I promise you, take it down a notch or pull it back just a little bit and see if they react differently or they change their ways, because I promise you, like, do not waste your time. Time is really valuable, and I feel like a lot of people just waste people's time. If you are not serious, or if you don't like somebody, or if you know you're just playing with somebody's emotions, like, don't do that shit. Like, just stay single. Stay single, okay, and be a hoe. Do whatever you want to do, but don't be out here playing with people's feelings and they really, really like you, and then you don't want to like them back, or you just want to play with their feelings. Don't do that. So I encourage you guys, if you are a person who likes to play with people's feelings, stop. It doesn't feel good to the next person, and you're hurting somebody in the end, and you don't want to do that. So that's all I want to say about that. I hope this 10 years, you know, gives me what I want. Like, you know, I just want a family. Yeah, in the next 10 years. Yeah, I want a family. Like, what? Like, I'll be like 38. I'll be almost in my 40s. I want a family. I want a family. Okay, sorry. So now we're gonna talk about this virus. And it's gonna be very brief. I am not gonna go too in depth with this virus because I feel like we have too much negativity going on in the world right now. So we will talk about that. How do I feel about it? So I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but like, I have been just dragging people right, left, and center, because I feel like everybody is just taking it way more seriously than it needs to be. I think the biggest issue that I have with the news right now is the fact that they're only showing deaths in the countries and cities and stuff, but they're not showing the recovery rate. Like, they have not once posted recovery rates of all the people that have recovered from this virus. And like, you're just putting pandemic and like, you're putting fear in people's brains, which is making people do panic food buying, or, you know, pumping gas, or just a lot of things that are just not necessary. They're making it seem like if you walk outside, like, you're gonna breathe the virus. And I want you guys to know, like, it's okay to get fresh air. Like, you can do that. Like, you can go and get fresh air and you will be fine. Like, I promise you. And if there's anything that this virus has taught me, it's taught me that, one, people are nasty, because how did it take a pandemic for y'all to wash your hands? They are putting everybody in this like pandemic frenzy, and I just feel like not a lot of people are really leaning on God. Like, a lot of people are just really panicking and doing these things, and not once have people just sat down on their bed or sat on their knees and put their two hands together and just pray to God. And I feel like another thing that this pandemic has taught me was literally, I need to be a better servant for Christ. That's what this taught me, because there are so many people in panic mode, and if you guys were to just chill and trust the Lord, you will be fine. You are covered. I want you guys to know that anybody who's watching this video, I want you guys to know you are covered by the name of Jesus. Understand that. Understand you are covered by the blood of Jesus. You are good. So I want you guys to stop worrying. I want you guys to stop putting yourself in a pandemic frenzy. I just want you guys to understand that you are covered in the name of Jesus, period. I feel like they're just not doing enough, like, you know, like it's gonna be okay, or they're not doing enough like recovery rate updates. They're not doing none of that. They're just really putting fear in all you guys to do all these panic food buyings and you know, buying toilet paper and all these things. And it's just like, bruh, like personally, like it's just a lot. And I had to detox from social media because the negativity was getting very scarce. Like it was like, bruh, like every time I opened up my Instagram, it was like that's all everybody was talking about. And I just need people to really just breathe and relax. Yes, practice social distancing, that's cool. Do all that you have to do, but do not be afraid to walk outside your house and breathe air. That is totally fine. You can do that. Do not live your life in fear. If you are a true believer, you do not live your life in fear. You will be fine. You just have to walk over the blood of Jesus and you'll be good. You'll be good. You know, pray, do your little Bible studies, do your little Bible recessions, whatever. And if you're a person that is not Christian, or you're just an atheist or whatever you are, all power to you. But all I'm saying is, listen, I don't judge, I don't condemn, I don't do none of that because I'm not Jesus. So it is what it is. But all I will say is God is powerful. Okay? God is powerful, and a lot of people in this generation need to know that, which is why I'm going to start being a better servant, and I'm going to start giving you guys more Bible talks on my social media in terms of YouTube, because I feel like this just made me realize that like a lot of us really need God. Like a lot of us. There are so many things that like we need, and God is definitely one of them. During this pandemic, we need to be praying. During this pandemic, we need to be reading Bible scriptures. During this pandemic, we need to just be reading positive things and not feeding into the negativity. Everything that you're spewing out, guys, it's negative. Like, what is going to make you feel positive about the situation? Obviously nothing. So at this point, do what's best for you and just be positive. Read a book, occupy your mind, do whatever you need to do. Over the past few days, it's been better. I've seen a lot more positivity on my Instagram feed and YouTube and whatever, versus like last week where everybody was just in panic. And I like that. I'm glad that everybody is now in a better mood. I just want people to understand that like God is with you. God is with you, and don't panic. Do not be fearful. I get it, like this is like so different and new for everybody, but just stop panicking. I need everyone to just breathe and just really trust God. God has you. God really and truly has you. He has your mind, he has your spirit, and 2020 isn't canceled. Okay, 2020 isn't canceled, and you have to be a true believer, and you have to just be very positive to understand that things will keep going and things will continue to, you know, rise. You gotta just really fight the bullet and you'll be good. So that's how I feel about this virus. I'm not gonna go so in depth because I feel like we do not need any more negativity about this virus. All I will say about this virus is that Corona, you definitely messed up my entire month. Okay, and I'm definitely in low spirits because of it. However, I'm not going to continue to shadow my mind in negativity. I'm not doing that. What's done is done, and all my projects will be, you know, blessed 10 times fold. There's just so many other things that I want to talk about when it comes to that, but bruh, we're gonna save it in a hygiene video, because my next video will be about hygiene, because if there's anything else I learned about this virus is that people are disgusting, okay? Disgusting. I'm just letting you guys know, during this whole quarantine situation, I'm gonna be dropping videos right, left, and center, period. Like I said, yo, YouTube is gonna be my therapy for the next 2.5 weeks, and this will also push me to be more consistent after this quarantine is done. So I'm gonna start this now. I don't know, you guys may get videos every other day. It might be every day. It might be, you know, every 3 days. Like, you will get a video like consistently. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. That is my update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about, you know, my life update. So what did I cover? My love life, I covered Corona, I covered styling, I covered fashion. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. That's my update. Your boy's just chilling. He's in great spirits in terms of like everything that was happening. I'm in like low and high spirits. It's weird. Like I'm like emotionally like I'm in a roller coaster right now, but it's okay, it's good. However, I am definitely working on my personal goals and I am achieving them, and I am like halfway there. And we're only in March, you know, going into April. So I'm really, really thankful for that. And I could only thank God. And yeah, I've just grown to be a better person, growing to be a bigger person. Before you guys go, I'd like you guys to subscribe to my channel, okay? youtube.com/LYTE. Hey, get it, Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, guys. Don't forget that I said don't forget to smash that before my smash on PS. Hello. And again, guys, don't forget to follow me on my social media in the description box below, and it will pop up on the screen. What? Where that though? Where that though? Where that though? We are it at Dua. We're there. Okay, guys, it's your boy Jalen, aka Lick My Fashion, signing out. You already know what time it is. I'm gonna be giving you guys videos. Stay tuned for my next video, okay? It's gonna be about hygiene, and y'all better be ready because I'm not playing with y'all, okay? We litty up in these streets. We lit. Okay. Peace.
Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat go slow? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat go slower? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat go slow? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat go slow?